When I'm coming back to Dublin at the end of my tours and I ask what was your favourite thing that happened, it's always a character somebody met in a pub or behind a farm gate. They're the things that people cherish. So take a shortcut, open your mouth, talk to locals here, and you'll end up in strange places.
Hello, my name is Naomi.
And I'm Tony from Wild Irish Tours. I grew up in a family where storytelling was such a big thing, and I started as a tour guide and it just clicked with the kind of person I was. It's way back in 2010. I was driving for all the big names that are still around, brilliant companies. But people were on tour with me, they loved the storytelling, they loved the insider track that I was getting on. And they were saying, hey, my cousin's coming, my friend's coming, how can they go on a tour with you? And I would say, well, book the company and maybe I'll be the driver. And there was very little influence that I could make on things. So in 2017, I decided I'd buy a bus and go out on my own, and I've never regretted a day's work since.
My background is in forestry. So when I joined the Wild Irish Tours team, it enabled us to offer more on guided walks and guided hikes. We get to speak about the mythology and the folklore and see how all of this is intertwined with each other. I'm really passionate about looking into what our ancestors used the land for as well. So it can get very deep, but it's always just such a beautiful time. I think one of the beautiful things is that Ireland does have so much to offer. We can go to a bog, a forest, we can go up the hills. There's always a story, and there's always something in nature to tie your story in with the land and the people who walked it hundreds and thousands of years ago.
And here's a little secret. Naomi started with Wild Irish Tours because I broke my legs. So I couldn't actually guide the walks. So I would drive the bus, ow! and then she'd pick up the guests and bring them off on a walk and save me. Yeah, so that's how that happened. Match made in heaven. We offer multi-day small group tours of Ireland. So we're taking you from town to town, staying in little gems of places where we got personal connections with family-run B&Bs. We go to the highlights of Ireland like the Cliffs of Moher and the Giant's Causeway, and then we try and take you to places that maybe you haven't heard of. Secret little gems, meeting locals like friends of mine that's got stories and stories to die for. So that's what we do, yeah.
I think what's unique about Wild Irish Tours is that when you're booking with us, you're literally booking with myself and Tony, and then you're going on the road with myself and Tony. We're a small family-run business, so it's a little bit more special.
There's plenty videos below that are going to give you a good idea of what we're about. The back roads, the stories, meeting the locals, regenerative nature. You're going to see it all there. And if it's a match with you, let's go on the road together. You can see a link below for booking a video call with us. Any more questions you have, we're happy to chat to you anytime. And come with us, get on the road, wildirishtours.com.